Not sure how popular going to be after the topic of today's discussion. Hi, welcome to the Boundary Line. And the topic for today is, well, controversial. We're going to talk about basically simping and why it won't get you anywhere. In fact, it's the lowest form of bonding you can possibly partake in. And I'm here to tell you why. So, girls, if you're watching, please don't be offended. These are just observations. I'm not a misogynist. I'm not on a hate campaign. I'm just putting out there what I am seeing and giving my thoughts on it, and hopefully taking in some of yours and your experiences, and we can talk about it together. So, what's simping? Well, simping is just basically giving in to somebody's requests when you know they are purely based on their needs and not their desire for you. So I'm sure you've all heard that term before. So let's just clarify that and say that's simping. An example of simping. Well, an example of simping might be you're in a live stream on a dating app and there's a cute gal on there and there's 400 guys vying for her affection and attention, and she lets out something like, oh, I want Uber Eats, who's going to send me $14? And I've seen this a million times, and guys are like, oh, I've just PM'd you, send me your pay ID. And they send the money, and she might get 5 guys sending her $14. And these guys think the girl's going to fall for them. Wrong. It's not going to happen. It is, guys, stop simping. I don't know how much I could reiterate this. Stop simping. Have some self-respect. Honestly, you're not going to win anyone over like that. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but thinking that you bought her some Uber Eats is going to make her fall for you. It's not going to happen. Yeah, she might be nice to you. She might start calling you honey and sweetheart. You know why? Because next will be a packet of cigarettes. Then it's going to be an Uber ride. Then it's going to be a million things. But I'll tell you what it won't lead to. It's not going to lead to a date. And even if it does, she's going to leave you for Chad, mate. I've got news for you. Girls, if you're watching, please, don't take offence. I'm not saying all women are HO, sounding like that. I'm not saying that. But what I am suggesting is we are in a real conundrum as far as, in my opinion, where we're headed in this world of dating and bonding. I mean, I'm a single guy, so I'm on these a lot of these sort of apps occasionally, just for even if it's not really even looking for a date, it's just out of habit. You just get on there and see what's going on, and I'm telling you, the amount of simping that goes on, and I don't blame the girls, to be perfectly honest. I mean, you guys are just enabling their lifestyle. You're not making it hard. You're basically throwing yourselves at them, thinking that you're going to land someone. It's honestly, I mean, sorry guys, but it's pathetic. And I'm sorry, I'm not saying I'm better than you, and I'm not saying I'm better than the girls, but really, it's pathetic. And it's time you start looking at yourself and starting to identify these type of situations as they're no good for you. It's not going to get you anywhere, mate. Take a wide berth, seriously. Simping can also apply to guys, girls, whatever. I'm just applying this to my life, and they're just my observations. I mean, the psychology is pretty much the same. I'm sure if you're a guy out there that's trying to use another guy, you're the dominant one, and there's a simp, you're not going to respect them. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm curious, but I can tell you this, knowing women, well, as much as I think I do, which is very little, but what I do know is they won't respect the guy. Have you seen the film Casino? It's a classic with De Niro, and De Niro plays the casino mogul, and he's in love with Ginger, and he buys her everything. He buys her mink coats and everything you can possibly think of, but yet she can't break the ex-boyfriend, the pimp, the cokehead. She just can't help it, he's just in her mind, he's in her head, and no matter what, Rothstein, I think he plays in the in Casino. Anyway, I forget his name, but I'm sure it doesn't matter. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about if you've seen it. And you know, he plies her with diamonds and jewelry and, you know, leather boots and leather skirts and mink coats, you name it. And guess what? She's on that phone at midnight whispering and crying to the ex-boyfriend and basically doing all sorts of things on the phone. And she just can't break him. Classic case in point. I know it's a movie, but that's pretty much a real life example of how it sort of works. Sorry girls, I'm not saying you're all ginger, but and again, I'm not suggesting all women are users. That's not the point of this video. This video is just basically a wake up call to guys out there that just don't get it. It's not also just, you know, online. It might be that girl that he's sort of in your life and she's not, you know, she's not your girlfriend per se. But she only contacts you when she needs a lift or when something goes wrong in her life. Guys, just see you know, just see the red flags, mate. If you're getting a message, if you haven't heard from someone for 2 months, it's like, hi, how are you? And then the next thing is like, oh, he did it again or something. Just move on. I wouldn't even bother responding, or, you know, unless she's really in need. And you know, she's in some sort of danger. Fine, be a man, step up. But if you're just being used, and you know you're just going to simp, and you know she needs a lift to the airport, or you know she wants you to pick her up from somewhere because her friends are all drunk and left her, mate, grow some nuts, lads, because you ain't getting anywhere. And it doesn't mean that by growing those nuts she's going to fall for you. But I can tell you now, she wasn't going to if you simped. And you never know, if you don't and you stand up to her, she might see you in a different light. So, and that same goes for that guy that's chasing you guys or that guy that is making demands on you. Girls, I don't know, I can't understand girl to girl, so I'm not even going to begin to touch on that. But maybe if someone's out there that can shed some light on that, please drop it in the comments. I'd love to know more. But just respect yourself. That's what it's all about. Self-respect. Respect yourself. Nobody is going to respect you if you don't respect you. And another thing too, what you'll find out very quickly is if you stop simping, do they become defensive? Do you not hear from them? Do they turn nasty? All classic telltale signs, mate, that you're wasting your time and you're wasting your energy, and they're not even your friend, let alone a prospect. A romance prospect. They're just not even a friend. If somebody sort of like goes dirty on you, you know what? Block them. Don't ever speak to them again. Seriously. Like even if they use that emotional blackmail on you, or you know, oh, I thought you were my friend, or any of that shit, just don't bother. Get out of there. I mean, I think you've got your answer. Look, I mean, I could go a lot deeper into this subject, but I thought I would just touch on this for now. The channel's still in its infancy. Thank you for all your support so far, guys. As always, please like, share, and join the channel. You can buy me a coffee if you like. There's a link in the description. You can PayPal ID me. I'm not doing this for the money. I've said that 100 times. I'm definitely not doing it for the money, but you know, it's a bit of work, and a coffee is always appreciated. Once again, I'm not after your life savings, and I'm certainly not going to sell you any finance plans or anything like that. I would love to hear your experiences. What do you think? Am I sort of on the right track? Well, I think I am. I mean, look, these are just my opinions. I'm not out to offend anybody, and I'm certainly not out to degrade women. I love women. I think I've said that many times. However, you know, life isn't always smooth, and along the way there are speed humps. Sometimes there are brick walls, and you know, if you can minimize the wasted energy, minimize the hurt, minimize the loss, and maximize your happiness and peace, well, you know, join my tribe. Let's go on the journey together, and I hope this is of some help to you and some benefit, because that's why I've created this channel, just to try and bring like-minded people together, and those that are maybe feeling a bit lost and just need some sort of guidance or community. As I said, I'm not right on anything. These are just my experiences and they're my thoughts, but I think I've, you know, gone through a fair bit in my life where I can say that I truly believe that yeah, I'm fairly qualified to at least give you my opinion, and the rest is up to you. Anyway, have a great day, guys. It's Sunday here, and I don't know when I'll be posting this. my next one will probably be overseas, so I'll try and find a nice little spot on the edge of the ocean. Yeah, anyway, I won't say too much, and I'll touch base with you soon. Have a great day.